you all to please rise for the Navkar mantra.
Namo Siddhanam Namo Ayariyanam Namo Vachayanam Namo Loisavasahunam Eso Panch Namokaro Sava Pava Panasano Mangalanam cha savesi Padhamam havai mangalam.
Welcome everyone to a new beginning. The 2-year journey of the term 2020-2022 has been remarkable, filled with numerous milestones and landmark moments. From being there as a pillar of support for my beautiful city Chennai with COVID Seva, bringing in crucial life support of oxygen on wheels, delivering them home, distributing masks for our police force, strengthening our Honorable Chief Minister's dream of 1 trillion economy by enabling business worth 300 crores through JBN, by providing scholarships, encouraging startups, providing civil services coaching, celebrating the superheroes of my Chennai with awards and recognition. Asli Brahmastra to jeeto hai. No claps for that? Not the movie, guys, you. So this is truly special. Welcome to Jito Chennai's installation and oath ceremony of new chairman and managing committee for the term 2022-2024. At this very auspicious moment, let's usher in the divine blessings with the Ganesh Vandana.
Shri Ganesha, Deva 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 Shri Ganesha.
ज्वाला सी चलती है आंखों में जिसके भी दिल में तेरा नाम है, परवाह ही क्या उसका आरंभ कैसा है और कैसा परिणाम है। धरती अंबर सितारे उसकी नजरें
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my proud privilege to welcome the Honorable Minister of Finance, Human Resources, Planning and Development, Government of Tamil Nadu, Shri PTR. Thank you, sir, for joining us. A big round of applause and a warm welcome to our chief guest. Thank you, sir, for joining us. I know that Chief Minister and his team work very hard through the week, whether it's Saturday or Sunday. I know you're working super hard. Thank you for all that you do, and thank you for joining us. It's time now for something truly very special. It's time for us to light the lamp. This is truly a beautiful beginning, a new chapter of Jito Chennai, and let the light of knowledge enlighten us. So I take this opportunity to invite Dr. Tirupati Avargal on stage, and along with our chief guest, I take this opportunity to invite Shri Sukraji, Shri Abhay Shri Mal, Shri Vinodji Dugar, Shri Suresh Ji Muta, Shri Dola Jain Ji, Shri Girish Ji Jain. I also invite Shri D.K. Jain Ji, Shri Radhendra Ji Chachat, Shri Jaswant Ji Munot, Shri Narendra Ji Shri Mal, Shri Nandan Ji Nahar, Shri Prakash Ji Setia, Shri Bharat Ji Doshi, Shri Ramesh Ji Dugar, and Srimati Nehal Shah. Can I invite you all on stage? Yes, there are two kuttavilakku irukku, so I request you to distribute yourself evenly. Shri Nehal Shah Avargal, thank you for joining us on stage.
भगवान श्री महावीर के चरणों में कोटिस कोटिस वंदन। What you do has far greater impact than what you say, and nothing much to say. We have delivered, and nevertheless, few words of gratitude I'll speak today. Chief guest, Honorable Finance Minister, Government of Tamil Nadu, Sri PTR Sir, Jito Apex Chairman, Sri Sukraji Nahar, Jito Apex President, Sri Abhay Sri Mal, JATF Chairman, Sri Vinodji Dugar, my dear fellow members, friends and family, Sadar Jai Jinendra to you all. Finally, term of 2 fantastic years has come to an end, and what a journey it was. I feel truly honored and proud to serve the Jito Chennai chapter, and I thank each one of you from bottom of my heart for giving me this opportunity and support to head this prestigious chapter of our country. I took over as a chairman at very uncertain time, and COVID 1, 2, and 3 has not dampened our spirit. With a commitment to set a new benchmark, we really glad for all the achievements done in every facet of Jito. समय, शिक्षक और लोग हमेशा हमारी परीक्षा लेते हैं, लेकिन शिक्षक पहले सिखाता है फिर परीक्षा लेता है, लेकिन समय पहले परीक्षा लेता है फिर सिखाता है. COVID has taught us a lot of things and we started doing new normals. Jito Chennai chapter has grown leaps and bounds in a short span of time with the blessing of Almighty and a strong, energetic team. Proud to say that with all your dedication and hard work, today our chapter is among the top chapter in the country. I would like to thank wholeheartedly all the donors, sponsors for their generous and valuable contributions throughout our term to make this program a great successful one. I had no word to express about my board. It was the best board ever. Our conveners and co-conveners of various projects, they were really backbone of our chapter, delivering one after another program in a great manner. They were truly champions, and I'm sure if COVID 4, 5, or 6 had their version, that also might have been defeated by the team's dedication and hard work. I would like to thank my ever-energetic, efficient, and hard-working entire team, members of Main Wing, Ladies Wing, and Youth Wing. I'll always be grateful their unflinching support in all our endeavors. Thanks to Apex and Zone team for their support throughout the year and throughout the tenure. I'm really glad and truly blessed for the smooth sail throughout, and what more you can ask for the best chapter award that Apex has given for our work, what we have delivered, and they recognize us. Thank you, Apex, for this honor. Thanks each one of Jito CC member for their invincible contribution to make this happen. Believe me, there can never be enough words of gratitude for this support. Thank you, Bharat, my Chief Secretary, for always standing by my side to make my work very light and easy. Finally, I want to thank my better half, Purnima, and my daughters, Kritika and Niharika, for bearing with me for past 2 years of diverted attention and supporting me wholeheartedly throughout the term. As I look back upon my tenure as a chairman, I have a sense of deep satisfaction that we could accomplish most of our goals, and this could not have been possible without immense support of all of you. I enjoyed my term thoroughly. Hope you also had a good time. Wishing incoming chairman Ramesh and Chief Secretary Nihal and all the entire board all the very best, and I assure my fullest cooperation to them. Thank you and proud of you guys. Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, a nice big round of applause, because under his leadership, the Chennai chapter achieved so much. So, तालियां और भी हो सकती हैं, और भी जोरदार हो सकती हैं. So yes, very delighted that our chief guest is here with us today, and we would like to felicitate him. We'd like to honor him. So I invite our Honorable Finance Minister on stage, and to felicitate him, I invite Shri Sukraji Nahar and also Shri Abhayji Shishimal to please join us on stage. And let me tell you something, Dr. PTR, I know that 1 trillion is the dream of our Honorable Chief Minister, and the GABN network of Jito Chennai has made a business of 300 crores, further fortifying that tradition. Yes, flowers and ponnadai. This is our Tamil Kalacharam.
Dignitaries from Apex, Zone, Chapter, and all my fellow Jito members. Sadar Jai Janendra, happy morning and Vanakkam. It's been a wonderful, meaningful, and eventful 2 years journey. My heartfelt gratitude to my family, my chairman DK, my entire board, and each one of you. Thank you so much for the impact created during this 2 years. Is a result of genuine and consistent effort put in by members across. Around 235 core committee members, 100 plus subcommittee members. curated 243 event and head meeting. This was carried out by investing 955 committee meetings, 19,800 man-hours, and all of which resulted in directly benefiting 42,000 people, including non-GTO members and many more. So let's look at this 2 years journey through a short AV. Yeah, can we have AV, please?
I stand here as the chairman of GTO Chennai chapter to live up to this legacy of leaving this world a better place than we found it, for our community in particular and society at large.
I have my sincere assurance to you that I will be dedicated to the cause of GTO the same way I have demonstrated my commitment over the past few years.
कि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इफ यू वांट टू डू बेटर एंड बी बेटर, जो सबसे बड़ा सद्गुण चाहिए वो है एक्सेप्ट द हैपनिंग्स इन योर लाइफ.
Hi friends, this is Ullas Kamath from Jyoti Labs. I'm coming to Chennai on 17th of November.
I think something like this will be a fantastic move to make people understand that this is not a death sentence. So I wish this effort all the very best. And I'm so happy that we have started this in Chennai also.
I am really thankful to GTO Chennai chapter for conferring this award. This means a lot because GTO is very close to my heart.
behalf of Jito Chennai chapter, I welcome you all to this historic occasion of Foundation Stone laying ceremony of Pranav Harshkant Mehta JATF Hostel.
But let me tell you what, noise doesn't make the difference. It's Chennai! Vice Champion Chennai!
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. This was a short glimpse of our 2-year journey. Next, my congratulations and best wishes to the new team headed by Ramesh Dugar and Nihal Shah. I always believe life is a journey and not a destination. So just wanted to share my thought on this to the new board. Having taken charge, enjoy this 2-year journey, give your best. Just remember, Jito Chennai chapter is 2,000 plus member, and owners of engaging this 2,000 member eventfully and meaningfully is on to us. So best wishes to each one of you. Personally, I've gained a lot through Jito journey in terms of love, affection, friendship for lifetime, and huge blessing of all. I would like to end my speech with a small poem which I read during my Thanksgiving speech. And this is dedicated to my board and the entire new board. दस्तूर है जमाने का ये पुराना, लगा रहता है यहाँ आना और जाना, रहो जहाँ अपनी छाप ऐसी छोड़ जाना कि हर कोई गुनगुनाता रहे जीतों का ही तराना. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. I know you should do better than that. शायरी भी हो गई स्टेज में, तालियां और होनी चाहिए. And Dr. PTR, I know that our government, our chief minister has been very keen on promoting startups. You already are a startup hub, but Jito Chennai they promote startups, they incubate them, they fund them, they support them, they do phenomenal amount of work when it comes to startups. I just wanted to add this point right here as we speak. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've noticed that you can see that the theme is chess. Chess, the game of royalty, was initially played by kings and emperors. और बिजनेस की दुनिया में इतिहास रचाने वाले जीतों के सदस्य शहंशाही तो हैं। और 2022 चेन्नई के लिए बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण रहा। भारत में पहली बार चेस ओलंपियाड अंतर्राष्ट्रीय प्रतियोगिता का आयोजन चेन्नई में हमारे स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ने बड़े धूमधाम से किया। We created a world record, turned Chennai city into a global hub for the game, and the whole world watched in awe as we created history. A big round of applause for that, ladies and gentlemen. The whole city, it looked like a festival. And thank our Chief Minister and his team for that. Like the game of chess, members of the Jain International Trade Organization have used strategy, skills, and turned every city, including our Chennai, into a hub of entrepreneurs and success stories, and created a revolution globally. Isn't that true, ladies and gentlemen? आज स्थापना दिवस समारोह है। इन दोनों का समावेश कर इस कार्यक्रम में चेस का रंग देखकर इसकी भव्यता में निखार ले आई है। चाल कोई भी चले पर अपने अपनों को नहीं मारते। आज एक शतरंज की बाजी हो जाए, चुनौतियों को हार तुझे जीता जाए। बिजनेस की शतरंज में जितो से होगी भारत की जीत। जीतो विद जितो, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन। तालियां हो जाए। All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment I'm sure all of you have been waiting for is here. And of course, we are going to celebrate. We're going to watch the pieces of chess move right here on stage.
Chess, a game always considered between two opponents, black and white. What if the two opponents come in together? It's called team. What if black and white are together? It's all about fellowship.
यारी तेरी यारी चल माना इस बारी सारी मेरी फिक्रें तेरे आगे आके हारी यारी तेरी यारी चल माना इस बारी सारी मेरी फिक्रें तेरे आगे आके हारी बह लगी मुझको तेरी बीमारी इस बेढंगी दुनिया के संगी हम न होते यारा अपनी तो यारी अतरंगी है रे कर बेरंगी शामें हुड़दंगी मस्त मलंगी यारा अपनी तो यारी अतरंगी है रे अतरंगी रे तेरी बीमारी यारी तेरी यारी चल माना इस बारी
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. Put your hands together. Come on, you can do this. Louder, louder. All right, I hope you're ready for this.
Is permanent in this world. Change is the only constant. Change brings newer possibilities. Change brings opportunity. We at Jito plan change, strategize change, evolve with change, grow with change and move forward. Ramesh Dugar. Born on January 25th, 1972. Schooling from Don Bosco Egmore. Bachelor of Commerce from Loyola College. Marketing Management from Liba.
Ramesh Dugar is the Managing Director of Dugar Group, a group with interests in NBFC, healthcare, mining and real estate. With more than 30 offices across India, Dugar Finance is one of the leading NBFCs in South India. The largest chain of diagnostic centers in Africa is now being established by Dugar Africa in Nigeria. The largest mining owner of vermiculite in India is owned by Dugar Installations, with Dugar Infrastructures being one of the most prominent real estate players in Chennai.
His social commitment. He is the trustee of NT Dugar Charitable Trust. He is the trustee of NC Chalamal Charitable Trust.
He is the member National Railway Consultative Committee, Chairman All India Manufacturers Organization, Vice Chairman of Hindustan Chamber of Commerce,
the past Chairman of South India Hire Purchase Association, and the past Chairman of Madras Hire Purchase Association, past President of
Rajasthan Cosmo Club,
and currently
Rajasthan Cosmo Club
Governing Council Chairman. At Jito, Managing Committee member since 2008, part of Jito Connect team in 2010, Secretary 2011 to 2013, B2B Convener 2014 to 2016 and 2016 to 2017, Director Jito Apex 2016 to 2018, Chairman Sports Jito Apex 2018 to 2020, Vice Chairman Chennai Chapter 2020 to 2022, JATF Trustee. Many more in the list, but most important, happily married to Sonali Dugar and blessed with 2 sons, Tanish and Vedant. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Jito Chennai Chapter incoming Chairman, Shri Ramesh Dugar.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the new chairman, and इतनी तालियां काफ़ी नहीं होगी, थोड़े whistles भी हो जाए हमारे चेन्नई स्टाइल में और come on, you can do better than this. I know you had a late breakfast, guys. Come on, 1, 2, 3, go for it. All right, and this beautiful moment, I take this opportunity to invite our Honorable Finance Minister and Shri D.K. Jainji to please join us on stage. And I also invite Nihal Shah, Chief Secretary. I also take this opportunity, take this opportunity to invite Shivani Ji Jain, Chairperson, Ladies Wing, and Samyukta Ji Vasan, Chairperson, Youth Wing, to please all join us stage as we do the honors and celebrate a new team and a new beginning together. What a beautiful moment on stage. A brand new team, a brand new beginning. Dr. Peter, let me tell you, the women in our ladies' wing are all super entrepreneurs themselves and also bosses in their own right. Thank you. Photographer happy? One more picture, one more, okay. Dr. Peter, we want to take as many photos as possible. We want to cherish this beautiful moment.
Sadar Jai Jinendra, Vanakkam. Hearty welcome to Honorable Finance and HR Minister of Tamil Nadu, Dr. PTR Palnivel Tyagarajan, senior dignitaries of the Apex and members. So finally the day has come, the day when my team and I formally and officially take up the humongous responsibility of carrying forward the golden legacy of the Chennai chapter for the year 2022-24. I must say, it's overwhelming. I'm a little nervous too, but more than that, I'm inspired and excited. It's only fair that before sharing my thoughts, I acknowledge and pay my respects to the incredible work done by the erstwhile chapter leaders, DK Jain, Bharat Ji, and the entire team. Today, I stand before you not just in my capacity as the incoming chairman of Jito Chennai chapter, but I stand before you as a passionate member, dedicated and committed to contributing towards Jito's vision of empowering all Jains. I believe that an opportunity to serve the community comes rarely, and I consider myself fortunate to have it pass my way. Often it's seen that we tend to grow used to the idea of us being the best, but it is essential to understand that with a glorious past comes an equal or even larger degree of responsibility. Thus, with this intent as my first official act as the chairman, I wish to seek your support for a few of the initial launches. To uplift our Sadharmic brethren and to provide them with a dignified life, we announced the Jito Awas project under the Seva tenet. The current target is to construct 60 to 70 houses worth 10 crores under the able leadership of Narendraji Sisimal. Under the knowledge tenet, to support the future of the community, we plan disbursement of interest-free educational loans to Jain students pursuing high education and professional courses. The entire process shall be digitally executed to make it hassle-free and to minimize any complications. The students in turn can reimburse in the future once they have a strong financial portfolio. To ensure that the project is sustainable and long-lasting, the reimbursed amount shall once again be utilized within this project. This project will be headed jointly by Shri Girish and Manish Mardia. Under the economic empowerment tenet and under the Prayas project, we plan disbursement of financial and other allied support to women entrepreneurs from economically challenged backgrounds to set up their own business. This will be managed entirely by the ladies' wing. Membership is the core of any organization. We plan to increase our CP membership by 50% to 300 members. We have today added 31 new CP members, currently standing at 238. We would like to strive to make at least 10 JTF and Shraman Arogyam trustees. Ladies Wing has done a phenomenal job by making 15 lady patron members and 71 regular members since October. We plan to make the Ladies Wing strength to 1,000 plus and Youth Wing to 70 plus. On the trade front, it would be a sincere endeavor that members get maximum value and can help grow their businesses, enter into partnerships amongst themselves. We will be having industry-wise meets which will keep better understanding and ease of business. I assure each of you I will do right by the responsibility and faith bestowed upon me and continue to ensure that our chapter remain to always be the chapter of choice. Speaking of journey, to my teammates, whom I heartily welcome and congratulate, I'd like to share something. The expectations from us would be far greater than before, and rightly so. We will be expected to deliver the unexpected, and thus our journey won't be easy, but it'll be worth it. It'll be challenging, but also exciting. There'll be obstacles, but there'll also be opportunities. And together with our blood, sweat, and tears combined, this journey will be the most adventurous one that get imprinted into our lives forever. Lastly, I wish to acknowledge all our members and galaxy of past chairmen. This dream that I've shared today can be fully and truly achieved only and only with your guidance and support. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, sir, you said you were nervous. Certainly, I don't think so. You gave us so much confidence, so much inspiration. Aur talia ho jaye, ladies and gentlemen. You can do better than that, Chennai. You know that. You have all the energy. And also, let me tell you that we, the people of Tamil Nadu, we've always been very, very lucky. We've not had politicians, we've always had leaders, visionaries, and our Honorable Chief Minister has picked a Wall Street rock star to power our economy. And ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to invite Jitendra G. Bhandari, Vice Chairman, Jito Chennai Chapter, to introduce our chief guest. With a big round of applause.
Jai Jinendra. His grandfather, a chief minister of the erstwhile Chennai presidency. Father, a former speaker of the TN Assembly and a minister in the Tamil Nadu government. He represents the fourth generation of the family's engagement with the Dravidian movement. The third generation of being an elected representative of the people. An illustrious ancestral lineage is one of the things he could be proud of. Born on the 7th of March 1966 to Sri Palnivel Rajan and Srimati Rukmani, he is blessed with 2 sons and Srimati Margaret is his better half. A B.Tech honors in chemical engineering from NIT Trichy, masters in operation research, PhD in human factors engineering and engineering psychology from the State University of New York, MBA Finance from MIT Sloan School of Management are the educational badges he adorns. And to top all of this, he holds a patent for methods and systems for providing structured loan commitment transactions. In a career spanning over 2 decades, during which he's handled business worth 5,000 plus crores, had most of his work experience at New York and Singapore as an international investment banker with Lehman Brothers and Standard Chartered. He put his professional career on the block when he was Managing Director, Financial Market Sales at Standard Chartered in 2014 to take the plunge into serving the people of Tamil Nadu. A very well-read individual with hands-on knowledge in various fields and a diverse range of activities, and an experience of having traveled across 60 plus countries. His political and policy views are significantly shaped by his observation of the diversity of cultures across the world and the universality of human values. He was the founding secretary of the IT wing of DMK and is also a designated spokesperson of the party. He has been representing Madurai Central constituency in the TN Assembly since 2015. He's considered as one of the most articulate, well-prepared legislators in the state and possibly across the country. Have you ever heard of a politician submitting a report to the voters of his constituency? Every 6 months, a report is published and presented to the voters of the constituency. We wouldn't have even heard of one such politician. Let me present one before you. It's my honor, privilege, and pleasure to present to this august audience the Human Resource Management and the Finance Minister in the Government of Tamil Nadu. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dr. Sri Palnivel Tyagarajan, fondly called PTR.
First, let me thank my friend for that wonderful introduction. I'm not sure I can live up to such billing, but I'm very happy to be here today, though a few minutes late, I apologize. I'm happy to attend this installation, which is actually a remarkable transition considering how much the chapter just exiting has achieved given such difficult times. But I have no doubt that my friend Mr. Duga will do a fantastic job and take you to new heights. So first, let me congratulate all the office bearers who are being installed today. I must also take the time to mention by name the senior people here, Shri Sukraj Nahar from the apex body of JITO, the kind gentleman sitting next to me from whom I borrowed this paper, Sri Srimal Jain, Shri Manoj Mehta, the Secretary General, Shri Siddharth Bansali, the Treasurer, Shri Narendra Sri Srimal, the Director, Shri Rajendra Kumar Jain, the Vice Chairman of JITO Apex, Shri Vinod Dugar, the Chairman of the Trust, Shri Suresh Mehta, the past President, Shri Jashwant Minot, the Joint Treasurer, Shri Nandan Nahar, the Director, Shri Prakash Sethia, the Zone Chairman, and last but not least, the Chennai chapter outgoing office bearers, Shri D.K. Jain, Shri Bharat Kanti Joshi, and Shri Naresh Kumar, Shri Srimal. You've done a wonderful job, as was evident in the video, and I congratulate you for that. I think this event was rescheduled once because I had agreed to come for some, or maybe it was some other event. So anyway, the second time, I'm glad it's worked out and I see such a hall full of wonderful people. I'm happy for multiple reasons. As you may know, historically, a lot of southern India, at least who are now Hindus in southern India, had converted to Jainism during, I don't know, going back several hundred years. And there was a revival of Hinduism. And most of the anthropological research, and including things like food habits, teaches us that especially those who remain vegetarian today, like my community that I was born into, were once Jains. We had converted into Jainism and then converted back. So I have that nexus as well. During my years in school, starting in Madurai, in Ooty, in Lovedale, in college, I had many Jain friends. And I've always been impressed by two characteristics. One, the kind of dedication and focus on getting results, and particularly in the field of entrepreneurship and business. But at the same time, the discipline to be very gentle on the earth, vegetarian, very low impact, low footprint, what we now consider environmentally sustainable and very green friendly. So first, I mark that appreciation for the community as a whole, for people of your faith. In a culture like ours, the Tamil culture going back thousands of years, we have always had open minds, open hearts. Our motto has been Yadu Mure Yavarum Kelir. In that sense, we are also very proud to acknowledge the contribution of the Jain community over centuries in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu. And I think it's a mark of that of the 68 chapters in India, it's actually the Chennai chapter that won the Best Chapter Award. Because I'm instinctively, I expect that the Jain community in Mumbai or Ahmedabad or Jaipur or Delhi or Calcutta is a much bigger community by size than it is in Chennai. So it just goes to show you two things. One, how industrious and productive all of you are. Two, how compatible and welcoming we are, and we want to work together with you. Yeah. We request your contributions to our society, to our community, to the greater joint goal of reaching the 1 trillion, as our MC here has pointed out. But this is an installation ceremony. It's not a place for a politician to make a speech. I just want to maybe say 2 or 3 things and then, exit gracefully. We have a philosophy. What makes us separate, what I would say marks the Dravidian movement, what certainly my chief minister espouses every day, is not just that we have an ambition to reach a particular scale on economy, but that we want to do it our way. And our way is a very inclusive, equitable way. We want to make sure that everybody has access to education, everybody has a path to social mobility, that everybody can aspire to improve in their lifetime, in their children's lifetime, and that therefore there are not doors that are closed because of historical hierarchies or castes or systems or things like that. In that sense, I would say, what I heard of the Jito's ambitions are not that different, right? You have ambitions that are very aggressive in terms of your scale, of your businesses, of your impact in the economy, but you also do so much work in charity, in supporting the poor, in orphanages, in homes for the poor, in training, in education, in health. So it's this kind of combination that you deliver really good results and you do it in a compassionate and inclusive way that I think marks us and I think marks you. You cannot get such acceleration or such great results without continuously adapting. And I was very pleased to see in the introduction of the new chairman the concept of change repeated multiple times. Every day, I've always been an agent of change because I think as an immigrant, very young in the United States, I realized I was at the end of an era because I had come from India. When I first started consulting in the US in the late 80s, early 90s, most of the blue-collar workers working in high-end manufacturing, I'm talking about defense or automotive, were getting paid so well that they could afford second homes, holiday homes, boats, planes, little planes. And I could see that that was not a sustainable thing. If globalization would allow people like me to go and study in the US, sooner or later, globalization would make sure that those jobs and those factories would also become unsustainable from a cost perspective. And so I used to advise all my friends on the shop floor. I used to be an industrial consultant starting about 89 or 90. I said, guys, this won't last. Make sure you send your children to college to learn something about technology or some other field, because this ability to do skilled manual labor and make this kind of money is probably going away. And it was true. Some people saw it, some people didn't, but it definitely happened. Change is a constant, as somebody put in the slide here. And what I've always tried to do is be the driver of change, because change is going to happen one way or the other. If you get to drive it, at least you get to shape the world tomorrow. If you're not that, ambitious, at least you're smart enough to realize that change is going to happen and you be flexible and adapt. And then maybe, there are some people who don't realize, who still want to stick to the ways of 20, 30, 50 years ago, and usually change washes over them like a tide. And I've had this conversation with my chief minister many times and said that, the change is upon us. We either shape it, adapt to it, or get wiped out. That's basically our choices. In that sense, I would say profound change requires a constant battle. Superficial change is very easy. Profound change requires constant battle, but it produces dramatic results. And I think, again, what will distinguish the 5 years of my chief minister's term, starting last year in the depth of the second wave of the crisis, is that we are going to achieve profound change. And that's because we're fighting every day, in every way, to bring about procedural, personnel, alignment, financial, structural change. It's also fitting, I think, that the theme should be chess, both for the Olympiad that was very successfully concluded. But I think what certainly I, as a minister or a former managing director in a large bank with global responsibilities, what I try to do every day, which is to plan 2 or 3 moves ahead. You know, you never plan for today. You plan for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. I remember speaking to my chief minister after the MP election. I had predicted that we would win by a minimum of 8 or 9%. And in the end, we won by 23%. Right after, or 22.6%. Right after that election, I saw him and I said, I'm not actually worried about the election in 21. I'm worried about how we're going to govern after we get elected. We should start planning that now. So we started that plan 2 years before we came to office, and that helped us hit the ground running. I think the other aspect of chess that I relate to and practice every day is to constantly assess where the risks are coming from. What are the new likely kind of impacts or waves? So for example, I'm certainly very concerned that we may enter into a global recession sometime in the next 2 or 3 years. And of course, we need to worry about it from multiple perspectives. But I can assure you, at least as far as the government of Tamil Nadu is concerned, I've already started to build in financial hedging in multiple ways. And therefore, I'm fairly confident that were a global recession or even a national recession to hit us, that Tamil Nadu will fare better than most states because we've already put the plans in place. I think the last thing I would say that's related to chess is that sometimes you lose the battle and you have to remember to get back up when you get knocked down and stay the course till you win the war, right? There's no one immediate success. It's a marathon. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But when you lose, you kind of keep the resolve, get back up, and if you play well enough, no one battle is fatal. You can still win the war. So I think both in the strategic context that was explained here and in what I do, there's also that in common. Let me just close by saying that I think the comments made by several people here today about making a difference, about leaving a mark, I think these are the aspirations that propel humanity to great heights, individually, collectively, that we want to leave something behind. We want to leave the world a better place. We want to leave society a more humane, compassionate, inclusive, considerate group than we saw it. But I think also in the Jain community, I notice the two aspects of that. On the one hand, great vision, great ambition in entrepreneurship, in financial outcomes, in scale, in impact. But at least with some of the Jains, the more kind of orthodox that I've seen, they have a real commitment to having as low a negative impact on the world as well. You know, they watch where they step, they wear masks before things like COVID came about. So this parallel track of doing as little harm as possible and simultaneously doing as much good as possible, I think is something that we can all learn from and emulate. So I'm sure the new team, the community will continue to reach new heights. I wish all of you well. I thank you again for inviting me, and I will say Nandri, Vanakkam.
Ladies and gentlemen, a standing ovation for our finance minister. Imagine, guys, he was an investment banker living the 8th life. He said, I'm coming back and I'm serving the people. And most importantly, we know recession is going to hit hard. And he said, don't worry, me and my chief minister will take care of you. Ladies and gentlemen, with lots of love, lots of appreciation, a big round of applause. And we're here to felicitate and say a thank you with a small memento. Shri Rameshji Dugar and Shri Nehal Shawal will felicitate our finance minister. With the memento. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Thank you so much. And the important thing is that no matter who you are, no matter what you are, if you want to succeed, Tamil Nadu is the place for you. Thank you for giving us the confidence, and thank you for giving us the hope. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for something more special. We're going to introduce the board to you. But before that, I want to ask, after listening to our finance minister, how's the Josh? I think they're still overwhelmed with the speech. How's the Josh? Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce the board with the video.